Hello guys, and welcome to another edition of South Florida Investment. Today we are going to talk about a subject that is very interesting for homeowners, and that subject is selling your property without an agent. It is important that you understand that you legally can sell your property without an agent. And you as a homeowner, I wouldn't blame you if you don't want to use an agent. Why? Because I wouldn't want to pay another 6% commission after selling my property. That's the biggest expenses for homeowners when they selling a property, a real estate commission. However, today's day, I'm going to give you the sixth reason why selling your property on your own, it is a mistake, at least for now. Number one, your safety is a priority right now. Guys, right now with the pandemic that is going on, the COVID-19, it is important that you reduce the amount of people, if you're going to sell a property, that you reduce the amount of people that you're bringing into your property. Why? Because remember, there's a lot of people out there that they're not very interested in buying a property, but they still want to see the property. An agent in your area will know how to pre-qualify those people before bringing into the property. Why? Because the less people you bring into the property right now, the less risk that you have for your family, and you will avoid wasting time with people that are not ready to buy a property, with people that are just wandering around without willing to make a decision right away whether they're going to buy your property if they like it or not. Number two, you need a powerful online strategy. Guys, remember, before COVID-19, 44% of the buyers, they will go online when they will start looking for properties. That was before COVID-19. Today's day, after COVID-19, that 44 went to 93%. So now 93% of the buyers, they will start looking at the properties online when they want to buy a property. Do you have a powerful online strategy? No. An expert in your area, remember, an expert agent in your area, not your cousin, not your friend or your friend that just got the license. A truly expert in your area will have a powerful online strategy. And it's not only MLS. They have Facebook campaign, paid campaign, with social media, email blasts, ways to make the property look better online, and way database for prospect buyers that are looking for properties online right now. Number three, there are too many people that you have to negotiate with. Remember, do you have the knowledge? Do you have the skill to negotiate with that many people through the transaction? You have to negotiate with the buyer, that the buyer wants to get the best possible buyer, the best possible price. Then you have to negotiate with the buyer's agent, if any, and the buyer's agent only going to represent the interest of the buyer. Number three, you have to negotiate with the inspector. An inspector is going to come to your property, and even if you have a brand new property, the inspector always are going to find things wrong with the property. So then the buyer can go back and try to negotiate the price with you. Remember, the buyer is the one that hired the inspector. And number four, 90% of the time you're going to have financing involved in the transaction. Guess who's coming? The appraisal. The appraisal is going to come, and the appraisal can mess up the deal for you. So it's important that you have the knowledge, the close comp in the area, so you can sit there and wait for the appraisal and telling your opinion about the value of your property. How do you know your prospect buyer, the one that is making an offer, is really qualified for a mortgage? Remember, when people want to buy a house, the first thing is they go visit a branch, they go online, they go to Quicken Loans, they pull up the credit, and they're given a pre-approval letter. Guess what? That's just a pre-approval letter. You or your agent needs to be able to call that bank, needs to be able to call that loan officer, that banker, to make sure that that person already verified this buyer's asset, they already verified this income, that lender is going to be able to lend in your area or building. That expert in your area will be able to keep track of the process to make sure that everything goes smooth with the loan. Because if something goes sideways, the transaction completely is ruined. The whole transaction is ruined, and you have to go back to step one to start looking for a new buyer. Selling a property is getting more complex from the legal point. Understand that when you're going to sell a property, you have a legal process involved. Having a good agent or a good agent in your area can advise you on which attorney you should be hiring to do that. How do you get ready from the moment that you put your property on the market to the moment you receive the first offer? I just give you a quick example. Do you know that if you're a seller, you have a different process if you are a foreign national than the process that you would take that if you are a resident of the United States or a USA citizen? This is very important. If you're not clear on those aspects when you're selling your property, you're going to have a lot of problems when it comes to the closing table. Number 6, you as a seller will net more money when using a real estate agent. Imagine you as a seller, how many people selling the property on your own, how many people can you show your property to? Maybe 2, 1, 4, 3 buyers. An expert in your area, minimum would bring 30 to 40 buyers to your property. 30 to 40 buyers on your property. The more traffic that you bring on the property, the higher the price you can sell for. And if you still want to sell on your own, once you receive one buyer that wants to negotiate with you, guess what's going to happen? He knows already that you're selling on your own. He knows you're saving about 6 to 7% in real estate commission. But guess what? He's going to tell you, you're not using an agent, you have to give me a better price. So guys, at the end, with a statistic, you will always net more money when you use a real estate agent. Now that you have seen the 6 reasons, please understand, it is okay for you to try to sell your property on your own. I say the real estate commission. However, don't take it for too long. Maybe you want to sell your property, try for a couple of weeks, and if you're not able to, hire an expert in the area of building. Do not hire any agent. Do not hire a real estate agent that does real estate as a part-time. Hire an expert so you can get top dollar for your property. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you very soon.